Welcome back. I'm multeyemeteor, and this is Duels of the Planeswalkers 2014 modded for greatness. And this time around, we will be testing out the Sliver Frenzy deck. And I can't really find out who made it. I will probably have found out and put it in the description of this video. But sorry. I want to say sorry to the modder for not knowing who or not recognizing who made this deck. Anyways, I'm playing against Sliver Hive just for fun and just to see how they stack up against each other. And as always, it's the first time. Well, before we do that, let's just go in and check the deck manager and see what it looks like. Alright, so it has 3 striking slivers. That's a familiar face. Predatory face, and then we have a couple of lightning bolts, a couple of prey pawns. We have some crypt slivers. All slivers have, wow, so that's all slivers. That's one of the old slivers, I guess. And so I guess they can regenerate each other. That's pretty nasty. Muscle sliver is one of the old slivers as well, so that's gonna pump his side as well. I guess I would prefer the predatory sliver to that. Spinneret Sliver is all slivers have reach. It's not going to be too significant in the mirror match. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures you control. Whoa, that is disgusting. A couple or 3 terminates, not bad. That's a great removal card. We have Rampant Growth. We have Sedge Sliver. All sliver creatures have. This creature gets +1/+1 as long as you control a swamp. Okay, so that's good. That really doesn't help my opponent out too much. All slivers have 1 black mana. You can regenerate this permanent. And you have a couple of Blur Slivers. You have some Cultivate. You have Toxin Sliver. Whenever a sliver deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. It can't be regenerated. Wow, that's not going to be good against Sliver Hive. Magma Sliver, all slivers have. Tap, target sliver creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the number of slivers on the battlefield. Nasty! You have a Thorncaster Sliver. You have a couple of Brood Slivers. Whenever a sliver deals combat damage to a player, its controller may put a 1/1 colorless sliver creature token onto the battlefield. You have Asceticism or Asceticism. Creatures you control have hexproof, and you can regenerate target creature. Wow, that's some interesting characters in the quote right there. You have a couple of Megantic Slivers. All right, so that's interesting. It is Junt colored, and it's very light on the swamps. Let's try to see if we can get this. If we can get a decent matchup out of this game, but I think the problem is that you're probably just gonna get completely beaten because your slivers help out his slivers and not vice versa. Alright, not gonna keep that. I am gonna keep that, even though the Spinneret Sliver is going to bite me in the ass. All right, keep the hand. Green. Oh man, that Terminate is going to be crucial. You definitely see that there are some art style differences. I think it's still a bit silly to call them predators, and because they, yeah, sure, they kind of look like predators, but not that much, in my opinion. I mean, this doesn't look like a predator at all. Only like the only thing that people are going by is that metallic exoskeleton that it has, but it still has some of the same shapes and forms, like as the old Sliver art. Anyways, people are people, and they will complain about the minutest details. Wow, no predatory sliver. I'm not too unhappy about that, I can tell you that much. Oh, it has reach. Right, alright, so I misread it. But I was expecting something different. Okay. Guess I should actually have dropped that blur sliver, huh? But, whatever works. Still nothing from his side. I think I'm getting off, like, I'm getting off a little easy here, because obviously he should have, like, 2 slivers down right now that are getting pumped. Well, not pumped, I guess, but which could potentially have, like, these abilities. Not that these abilities matter too much in the mirror match. But now he's able to drop some... Whoa, Path to Exile, of course. Yes, I kind of do. So let's get a second swamp. Might help me out at some point. That's a shame. Sedge Sliver is kind of awesome. At least I have removal as well. Oh, Muscle Sliver. Nice. That's the one that's gonna screw me over at some point. But so far so good. Let's just swing in for 8. Whoa, it's not gonna screw me over. It's just gonna kill him. I think we're going to do one more game just to, you know, just to test it out. But it did work pretty fast. Obviously also because my opponent had no creatures, so... Right, let's do this again. Actually, let's keep that. Go fetch myself a swamp. Muscle Sliver. It really all depends on what he's going to drop. So far nothing. When he has no forests on turn 2, you know he's not going to be dropping. Well, then I guess the play would have been to drop the Muscle Sliver. But then again, on turn 3 he could drop something significant and just swing in and do a lot of damage to my face. So let's just take it easy here. The Sedge Sliver is going to be good. Terminate is good. Hive Stirrings is awful for me, especially with this guy. Alright, let's get ourselves a... Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's get the Sedge Sliver down. Let's hope that he doesn't have... let's hope that he doesn't have any kinds of path to exile. He does seem to have the planes for it. What is going on? Oh, shock. How big of an idiot am I? Oh, fairly big, I would say. Ah, man. Why didn't I think of shock? Annoying. Annoying as shit. Alright, let's swing in. I might trade the Muscle Sliver for his stupid Sliver token just to get it out of the way. So he doesn't get pumped. Then again, I might not, because of course I could swing in and do 5 points of damage, which is more significant. So I can kind of outrace him. Okay. Alright, so he must have something huge. And that's actually quite good, because I can kill whatever he plays, and a gigantic Sliver, what a surprise. What a surprise. Oh, I have one of those myself, so they're not going to be huge enough, but I will be able to kill this guy and Muscle Sliver my way into an early victory, maybe. Of course, when he drops the Sliver, it's going to be +2/+2, but he only has 1 card in hand, and so far it's like, It does seem like this deck is potentially a little bit faster than Sliver Hive. Then again, when you're playing against a human opponent, it could be a whole different story. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, you're not gonna like this. And it's just gonna go ahead and kill you, so GG AI. There we go. So, all in all, a pretty interesting deck. It's really, it could be incredibly powerful against, um, kill both of them by the way, against any other deck than the Mirror or against Sliver Hive. But yeah, aside from that, I think it's just a good all-around deck. It seems very, very fast. It's a little nasty. I think it's probably it has a lot of that stuff that made people hate slivers to begin with. But yeah, at least it doesn't have double strike slivers, so that's something to rejoice about. And it doesn't have path to exile, so that's another thing to rejoice about. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. I'm multeyemeteor, and later.